Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. We are back in New Chadtopia. Now, I had to make a... Oh, heavens. I had to make a little bit of a... Oh my goodness, a little bit of an adjustment. And... Oh god, really? How did that work? I had to remove some mods. Now, the reason for that is because some of the mods were causing problems, causing things to crash. So... I didn't really have a lot of chance. I'm going to have to purchase that. 7,000. I have to get a loan. So that's 20 grand. Let's take that. And now, let's purchase that. So at least we can actually connect the road up. So there was massive problems with multiple things not working. And... just a nightmare scenario with respect to just mods causing problems, really. So that was why I essentially had to sort of delete a load of mods out of my save game and essentially sort of redo it. So it means then that we do have a little bit of a mismatch in the existing game. So it's going to take a little while and a bit of money just to recover things. Obviously these roads still exist. And, but more importantly, you can see here, we're going to have a problem with garbage because this road has now disappeared. So we are going to have to essentially just create a quick road down the centre there. Once we get more money in. Okay. So that's essentially what we're looking at with respect to there. So let's hope we bring some more money in, because the problem is at the moment they've only got one route out. We need to get some more money in, and let's take out another loan, because we need to be able to actually get boys and girls in and out of the area. And we put up this highway here because it basically provides a little bit of noise reduction, which is helpful. So you can see what we're trying to do here is just try and recover the situation, really. And we are going to get back to a good situation. But what we need to do before we go there, we need to focus our attention on here. Now, these are just going to be small roads. Just down to here. Now, we've got to put one in here, I'm guessing. Like that. Let's take off the snapping. There we go. And then we'll move that into there. Now, we do need to put a large road in there. Now, that's the only problem we're going to have. So we may have to just make it one of those. Now, that's not ideal. But we will get to a situation where we will have enough money to place these buggers again. And we'll be able to do it sort of here and get rid of all of this crap. So it makes for a better situation as far as I'm concerned anyway. Let's just bring that down to there. Connect it up. So let's just reconnect this highway on ramp, and we'll connect that highway on ramp as well. And so we've still got our underground roads, which is good. Put some more industry in there and some more of that in there. Some high level bits and bobs for the peeps. Now we could make better use of that area there. Let's put that in there and that and that. So yeah, it's not an ideal area here. Let's just put it all as this kind of shit. Actually, no, let's keep that area there. So, let's put some shops down there so at least they've got somewhere to go and do the funky shopping. Now, let's have a look at the situation relating to education. Now you can see high school availability, elementary school is not great. So, what I'm thinking then is that we need to put in another elementary school down here. Now, blimey, they're noisy buggers down there, aren't they? So this is the residence here, but see, an elementary school could just about fit in there. But the trouble is now, I've sort of broken it up where we can't have a road along there. But hey-ho, we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. So now you can see we're basically losing 4,000 every millisecond. No, I'm kidding. Every hour equivalent. So what we need to do is we need to look at, let's put that back on again. And then just build something down to there. Now what we can do is we do have the option of building across like that. But I would rather not do that right now. It could be that we can build one across like this. So we could build one across like that. But we don't have enough money for it right now. Now let's have a look at the water's covering it. So we're okay in that regard. Let's make it more high-rise stuff, because that gives us at least relatively good return on investment. So, the highway, you can see here these crossover areas. Now, obviously, one of the things, I don't think I've got it yet. I need to get the old Populus's pack for doing all sorts of weird, wonderful things. But this one here, which is it? The Cargo Relay Center, extremely good place to go. So, it's essentially gives you routes in, routes out for the delivery of cargo, for vehicles and all that kind of stuff. So, at the current moment, what's going on over here? Cemetery, not enough electricity. Yes, goodbye. What's this? Japanese garden, okay. Goodbye to you too. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put something in that's relatively nice there to sort of mollify them, but you can see we're now at a bad financial income situation. Now, as you can see, these guys convert garbage into all sorts of stuff. Now, what we can do, now that we've got road anarchy, we can organise to get all of these emptied into the garbage conversion device here, and then we'll be able to build new areas. Not sure what that is, just random stripes in the land. Very odd. And of course, this is where our lovely park was. So, a park with trees, no access. So you might as well remove him for the time being. Now, let's see, because... So there's that area there. Now, what we can do... See, this is the problem. We don't have a huge amount of people here. See, that's going to be a playground, and it's going to go. Because there's no point having it there. And look at all the pollution. Lovely stuff. So we need to turn that around with respect to the finances. So you can see they're bringing in a reasonable amount of money. No public transport. See, level 3 residential, high density stuff. Industry's okay, no transport, very few commercial zones. So hopefully we can get to a situation where we'll be in a better position. Or it's distinctly possible we might have to start again because of the way that the city has changed with respect to the resources and the mods. And oh my goodness, look at all those buggers. Look at them all. Oh no, lovely. Boom, 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 boom. And so we may need to do a little bit of rebuilding, so to speak. So let's see. Now that's obviously the road bankruptcy alert. Yes, okay. I'll accept an injection of 5,000 now. If I pay that off, then I don't have to worry about that for the moment. And I don't have to worry about loan payments, but we need to get some people in as quickly as we can. So let's just build some roads for our lovely people to build. I would say just standard roadage on all the way up to there. And then we'll just put these guys in as just standard housing. And we'll also then, yeah, they've all got water, they'll be fine. So it should be okay. Now, what I'm also thinking is that we may need to just put a little connector road like that. And then just put some additional buildings in there. And then another connector road like that. And then what we can do is build in some more additional areas to live, like so. And they're nearby to relatively nice areas, so it's not too bad. Now, obviously, the education system is okay. High school's not great. University's not an option at the moment. Yeah, we're going to have a major problem with respect to money. That's going to be an issue for us. So, we'll leave that. So, yeah. Yet again, may need to restart. A little bit of a pain in the arse, but, you know, it is what it is. And the trouble is we've got nobody who wants to really live here, and to be honest, can you blame them? It is a bit of a crap hole, really, when you think about it. You know, all the industrial things, killing off all the trees. You know, obviously, we do have the option of building wildlife and pretty stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, here, see, look, trees, lovely. A little line of trees down an entrance like that, see? Something nice like that, but I've lost the money already, you see? This is going to be the issue that I'm going to have. And I don't think it's recoverable from right now. But we'll have to see. Until we can get more people in, really, and we might even have to look at Put a tax raise in for all of them. Let's see what happens. It's not great. As you can see, they're up to 150%, but only at night. Let's put these guys up to 10%. And these guys up to 10 as well. It's not ideal. But it might try and stem some of the financial bleeding that we've got going on right now. We'll have to wait and see. So, let's make that draggable. And put it over there. And put that one there. Okay. So, there we go. We got some financial improvements, but it will mean that because of the increased tax rate, less people will want to come and visit. So, we're kind of digging ourselves into a bit of a hole with regard to this. So we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. Now, I'm guessing that's not going to happen because it's a fire station. There we go. Like so. And put those in as relatively nice high rises. And then when we've got some more money, we can build one down the right, down the centre, sort of there. And then fill that in as well. I mean, this is the thing. When money is a problem, you have to build to try and get as much as you can. When money's not a problem, you can build a very nice place to live. But it doesn't always work out that way. 2,000, really? Okay. So you can see now the additional people moving in. We've got these areas which are then starting to be used. Obviously the cemeteries. 460 deceased out of 3,000. This needs to be more worked on, I think. This area here. What's that? Sauna, no access. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sorry, fellas. So, if we look here for some parking, or a park of sorts, a sunken plaza. How about that? See, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Nice sunken plaza. Now, let's see what else we've got here. So, amusement park paths. What else have we got here? Fishing tours, they're all keys. Keys, what the hell am I talking about? There you go, Japanese gardens, another one that's quite nice. Plaza with picnic tables, which will put people in a very happy mood. This cemetery, crime rate is high in the cemetery. Oh, there's a lot of body stealing going on, is there? Bit of body snatching going on. How lovely. So what we'll do is we'll just run a road down to the cemetery. So at least then the cemetery has somewhere nice. Now, if we continue this road down here. No, can't do it there. We'll put it there. we can build some more high-rise stuff on the other side of the road. But also, it means that we can maybe consider putting in some nice parks, or at least something along those lines. See, basketball courts, Magica themed park. See, plaza with trees. Not enough money. So we're just going to have to wait for a little influx of Wonga, so to speak, to allow us to continue to facilitate that area. Now, you'll also notice that we've got a reasonable amount of sort of space across here that we can use as well. And not only that, it's all covered by the water. So let's put that in there as well. And it means that we'll probably need another road, maybe there, down the center, because then we'll use that to build more houses, and hopefully we can connect these two up together. So these roads will come all the way down to here to help tie that road together. Now, it depends on what you want to do here, or what you want to see. I mean, there are certain areas here that are still missing industrial areas. You see, look at this. Situation with rubbish is not good. But I think we're going to have to reopen these buggers. Until such times as we've got the money to actually buy these sods. They're 125 grand. And so, yeah, they've got to be put into a particular place. And then once they're in there, then we'll be in a position to deal with the garbage a lot better. Now, one thing I think we should do is it might be worth us creating a road going from here to there so they can cut through and make their way into that area. Now, can we build a road down here? No, it's just going to get in the way of the do that. Oh no, it's because we haven't got enough money, idiot. But that means then, obviously, the cemetery will have everything that is needed. And there you go, you can see now this road taking the garbage trucks down there. And these, obviously, the landfill sites slowly being filled up. Who parks outside a landfill? Really? Okay. So we want to get to a situation where we rebuild that. Oh, heavens. And this is the problem that we've got here. Where's our crossing point? So here's the crossing point, which is where all the bins and everything will be going. Now, let's see what we can do with respect to improving this road. Now, it means with more lanes, it will be able to provide a lot more traffic. So we'll have to wait and see if that turns out to be the case. So, we shall have to see. And it's a busy old city. I'll give them that. Look at this. It's a busy old city. Many, many people live in this fine old city. Now, I don't like that little kink in there. Now, I'm not kinky by default, so I've got to take that out because I don't think it looks very good. So we're going to take it out, and we're going to build another one that goes like that with 0 kinks in. So then they'll just come in there and then they'll drive straight down and straight in. So that's a much better option. Another one with a kink in it. What's going on with all the kinks? Kinks are everywhere. There we go. Much better in my opinion anyway. And let's put in some more of that there. Let's put in more around that because that's an elementary school. Now, you can see here, we're relatively okay with respect to police. Fire is not so great over here. We don't have a huge amount of cover down the bottom. And you always want to make sure that your bottom is covered. It's just politeness. So, let's continue building this road down to there. And then put in that and that as commercial. Put that in as commercial as well. There too. And then, for another section of road down the centre. And then put it in as just standard residential area. Bosh. Bosh. So, I mean, we don't really want to build too much commercial into a road going to the garbage dump. Call me old-fashioned, you know. Don't think people approve of that. So if we make these areas up to here, I think commercial, and then leave the rest as non-commercial and just leave them alone, then I think we'll be in a better position then. So our highway continues and seems to be doing okay. There is one exit there, and I'm thinking that we're going to need another exit sort of here, like so. So at least that, oh you idiot, exit in the wrong direction. There we go. So that's a exit onto the highway there, and exit onto the highway there, or exit off of the highway. Now that's not a great design. Let's take that out. There we go, that's significantly better, but we got the kink back again now. So we're gonna have to redo that now. God damn it. There we go, that's good. I like that. Nina, Nina, Nina. Well, at least the police are in there, doing their thing. So, I'm pleased about that. I think we could do with more exits, to be honest. Just to facilitate movement on and off of the highway. Just to, because I didn't think there was enough. Oh, good. Look at that. Now, there we go. We switch the traffic lights to get those moving in. So hopefully we'll get rid of that traffic jam. And then What we'll also do is we'll convert this road here to a bigger road. So it doesn't have the central reservation down the middle, and it has more lanes available to it. So I think that's a better option there. So, yeah, oh God. The fog. The fog. There's so much the fog. So, let's see. So they're coming off there. Now, who are they waiting for? Okay, so they're just waiting. But look at that. I love the way that you can fly through the town. Just so nice. Although the beeping of the cash machines is a little bit over-intensive. Anyway, I hope you boys and girls have enjoyed, and we'll see you again for more very soon. Take care, everyone. Cheers, guys.